All right, so here we go. Starting up again. iPhone 11 is heating up. The 2-minute heating point. I'm gonna use heating pad OCP 2024-01, and as it's heating up the front screen, so I can reduce the adhesive here. I'm going to use a blow dryer after I'm done there to go ahead and actually make it easier to pull off. So as that is happening, I have the blow dryer here as well, so I can actually have the heat in the right direction. I'm going to have to release the screws near the charging port, so give me 1 second as well. So you want to do that before you remove it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this ready. I believe it is a Phillip head, but we'll find out which one we have here, and we will remove those screws. Let me take these out. I have these ready, and I'm gonna need that prying tool. I have my own little prying tool here, so I'm gonna use that one instead of the ones that are provided through Amazon when you buy the replacement screen. Okay, and I will start that process now. The beep beep beep. So let's go ahead and see if we can remove some of these screws. Okay. Hard to see, it's very small. So I'm gonna get a little bit more light here. By the way, I'm still very young at this. This is like my 4th phone that I've repaired. Okay, that's not looking like the right one. Alright, so if you see anything online that can help me improve, please, please, please help me improve. No, that might not be it either. This might be the one. Yeah, third time the charm. Alright, so as you can see, I'm here removing the screws. Oops. I have to reheat this thing. I didn't expect this to take so long. Alright. So one screw, always have a place for it. I don't know if you can see that tiny screw, but I always put my first couple screws, and I always try to separate them so I can know what screws go where, so I don't have any issues later. So I always have like a designated area. My area isn't the cleanest or the best in the world, but it helps me get the job done. And slowly but surely, I'll continue to improve upon it. Believe me, technology has never been my strong suit, but I just got tired of paying ridiculous amounts for repairs on my phone. And here goes the second one. That's good. Now let's see if we can go ahead and have this lifted up after heating it. Okay. Got it. All right. So as we're going through it, you really don't want to go too far inside. Okay, so I got it inside a little bit. Slowly but surely, we're going to move our way along the edges to have this opened up. Okay. And slowly remove the adhesive. Okay. Slowly work our way. And so as I continue to go through it, I'm put a few things in here to make sure that the adhesive does not re-adhere. All right, so let me put one here too. Give me 1 second. Put it in here. Yes, I have one here. So I like to put some of these prying tools there to act as kind of like pinholes to keep it open. I have a few from some of the other repairs. And they're kind of all over the place in this drawer. But yep, we'll put this one here. Okay. And continue opening. Yeah. Okay, let's put one here. We got it open. I'm coming to find out these little suction cups are a little bit better than this tool here because I got a little bit more control over it. And they tend to have a little bit better suction. Not as fancy, but it is what it is. Sometimes the old way is the best way. All right. All right, so this is one I want to be careful because I know I have to open it like a book. I don't want to cause any more damage than already has. All right. Got it open here. Okay. Go here. This edge is so you want to be careful. This is the bottom. This is the left edge where you can open it like a book. And when you get to this right end, you want to be very, very careful. Okay. So as I slowly with some of this glue, I can actually see the glue coming up. Ooh, there we go. Perfect. All right, now voila, I got it. Now we can open up this baby correctly. And voila, we got in without any damaging any of these tools here. All right. Perfect, it looks pretty good. Now that we have it open, we can go ahead and start moving to some of these next steps. Okay, so I'm gonna remove these back. I like to try to keep it as clean as possible so I don't have too many things going around. I lose track of stuff all the time. Again, I'm not overly confident. This is my first recording, and this is like my third phone. One tablet completed, third phone. So this is my fourth repair. And as you can see, I move a little bit slower, and if this recording is like overly long, please bear with me, okay? All right, now that we have it open, we want to go ahead and start to move towards these different pieces. All right. Okay. So we got to remove these screws here. So let's point here so you can see it. I use green because it's my favorite color. 1, 2. And then there's a third screw right there. So 1, 2, and 3 screws need to be removed. So we're gonna go ahead and remove those screws. I'll be putting them here because there's a second level of screws that I'm going to be removing. So let's go ahead and do it. And let's sure if this is the right one, because my eyesight is not as good as it once was. And that doesn't feel like it connects correctly. And that looks like a Phillip head. Yep. Got it. Screws removed, super duper tiny. And you can see that these screws are different. So you want to make sure, some phones have a lot of the same screws. These screws are absolutely different. So you want to make sure you have these screws in the right location so they're separated. Do not put them together. Don't put them in a bag together. You're going to have a hard time having to put them back. You're going to have to play with it. So I'm trying to get to it without messing with the screw. Get some of this glue out of the way. This thing was glued down very well. A lot of glue here. All right. Now see, you might not see on the video here, but I slightly moved it over to the side here. I'm just trying to get to it as easy and with least resistance as possible. And here it is, super tiny, super duper tiny. Whoosh. And then next, our third screw shall be removed. The biggest issue I have is this, like, oh, came right out. Cool. Flex came out. Okay. So those screws have been removed. Now that we've got that out of the way, we're going to go ahead and try to remove this protective area. Some tweezers will come in handy. And so this, I'm going to put in the same location where I have the screws, so I have an idea of where it goes with what. Voila. And so with that, that's one step down. The fun part is when we get up here. I am not as very hands-on like that, but we're going to have to remove the flex cable here. So let's go ahead and pop that loose. So if we're looking at it here, green favorite color, that is right here. That's where it needs to be removed, right? I'm not using the metal when I'm removing it. Try using my plastic ones. Pop that free. Always be as gentle as possible. Boom. You don't want to break anything. So voila, removed. Pop free. And let's continue on. Oh. So now it's time to go ahead and remove the rest of the screws that we need to. So we have 5 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Maybe kind of hard to see on there. I'll put them in different locations as well, so I know what has to go where. And let's go ahead and do it. Time to screw free. All right. I know now that I believe it's red. Yep, red is the. Keep going. Is it red? I think it's the star. All right. Okay, maybe it's not that one. I think it's that one, but I'm gonna try the other one just to make sure. I might have better screws, Trevor, than the ones that they provided. Let me check these. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like the screwdriver they provided for this. Yeah, it's a 3Y looking one. And this is the star. So it's either the star or the Y that I need. And yeah, it's the Y. Sorry. Give me a second. Let me try to get this in there. Let me try some of the other ones that might be a little bit easier. All right, I'm gonna pause the video here because this is taking a little bit longer, and don't even watch me for 20 minutes trying to get one piece of thing out.